then to go into, because as the verse goes on, right? Like, and what I love, obviously, HOV is just this beacon. Like he's cleaned up now. He's made it. He's at the mountaintop, or at least what we perceive as a mountaintop. I'm sure he's looking at another level. But you all for you got here. Right. Like he doesn't at the same time shy away from his past. And when he says, I left the dope game with my record clean, I turned cocaine into champagne. Like it's all, and there's a lot of MonoGRAM talking here, like the legalization of drugs, the things that people like Emery, like Biggs, and countless others did time for, is legal now. He said so. Just the balance of the talk of don't get it twisted. This came from cocaine. This came from
the hustle, but you gotta really go back to what them lines are. So at the same time that this is a 52-year-old giving you his truth, it's still fly because I'm coming in with my record clean. Number one. So first of all, I didn't get arrested.
Right.
I made it through those traps. Two, my clean record, with the first time you heard me on the radio, it's a clean version of the record.
Ain't no.
So that is what entered me into the game. That's that's what allowed me to clean all of this up. Right. So then it's clean up La Madrina with the same soap. You understand what I'm saying?
Can we speak on this?
You understand what I'm saying?
This is the blacked out documents. Right.
No, but seriously, it's him. And again, that's when you saying I'm gonna go there. He went that deep. So it's just like I cleaned up the Godmother at the same time. You see what I'm saying? But it's also a reference to a documentary that's out right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's talking about the Savage Skulls, which was a gang in New York. You know what I mean? A lot of us in hip hop were familiar with the Black Spades, but there was also Savage Skulls. There was a bunch of gangs. So it's not just that specific gang. It's a reference to that life and that time period of we come from that. Right. And I used this to wash all of that and make that clean, to get us in a good environment, get everybody's mind on what they're supposed to be doing. That's what those lines are for.
Right. But and again, we talk about the aspiration. Like, you know, the dope shit about this verse too is even like his disbelief.
Oh yeah,
a bit when he starts getting to, now the weeds is in stores. Can you believe this time? Like,
right.
I put the hustle on the Forbes. Can you believe this guy? Like, it reminds me of you know, talking with the Forbes figure that figure more because they forgot to account what I did with the Raw.
Right. But even that is on one level where it's just like, okay, that's a dope line because if you're gonna count my money and I'm slickly telling you, it's kind of off because you forgot to account for all the things.
You forgot to account for the things that we can't count.
But this is
I can't claim
this
that.
is deeper than that.
Right.
This is me telling you, Emery did 10 for this.
Right.
Right? Now we got his 10 back and went back like what the interest is. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of pain in this. That all the things that we went through, the fact that people was getting arrested for all of these different things, and we just took MonoGRAM and put it to where it's like, yo, people can actually buy stock in this. That's crazy. Can you believe this, Ty? Like, he's talking to Tata like, yo, only Ty's gonna understand all the specific things you went through. Can you believe that we at this point right now? So it is unbelievable to a certain degree. If you look at any crew, I'm talking about from the history of it. Who has a crew that everybody wake up and do exactly what they want to do every single day?
Right.
Can you believe this?
Right.
If you look at Juan is doing exactly what he want to do in sports and all of that. If you look at Lenny does exactly what he wants to do in management. If you look at Tata does exactly what he wants to do in making music and R&B. And by the way, some of the people that have helped to make our Rihanna, when y'all was talking nepotism and all this other stuff, the Neos of the world.
Right.
When you look at Google get up and mix records every day and teach.
Right.
Everybody
That's what you wanna do.
That's exactly what I want to do in my life.